You should never be editing while you're writing. There are no rules. I can do whatever I want when I'm writing. It's an art. I swear to God, this conversation goes on over and over and over again, like, I don't know, clockwork. And the short answer is, yeah, you can do anything you want when you're writing. You can do anything you want when you're editing. You can do anything you want when you're publishing. But you can't do it and then expect that there are no consequences or repercussions. But also, telling people that they can't edit while they're writing is dumb. What are you trying to accomplish there? So the truth is, obviously, everybody has a different system. Everybody has a different style. Everybody has a different flow. Everybody has a different way of making art. And I think what most people are trying to say when they say don't edit while you're writing, and I've said it too because I pretty strongly believe it, but it's not because it's wrong. I think the real reason most people say that, and it comes from a genuinely good-hearted place, is that if you edit while you're writing, it is going to slow you down and make it harder to get to the end of the story. Also, I think that a lot of people who do edit while they're writing think that that constitutes a round of editing, and that when they get to the end of their story, they're like, I don't need to edit. I've edited while I went. Here's the thing. In my opinion, and the opinion of, I think, most of the people who say things like this, it is more important to get the story out and done than it is to have it be cohesive and perfect in that first draft. So every time you stop writing to go back and fix something previously, you are slowing yourself down and raising the possibility that you don't finish it all. And also, just because you edit while you're going doesn't mean that your book doesn't need to be edited when it's done. But then sometimes you're writing a story and you have to take a break for whatever reason, and it's been weeks or even months before you get back to it, and then you have to reread it to get back into where the story is, and while you're rereading it, you're finding problems, and you feel like you have to fix those problems, and okay. I do that too. So are the people who say this wrong for saying it? No, I don't think so. I think it comes from a good place. I think that they're just trying to help authors, finish their story. And here's something important I think writers need to remember is that everyone's out there giving writing advice all the time. And maybe we shouldn't be, but we do. But just like anything, if a piece of advice doesn't work for you, you don't have to get upset about it. You just have to ignore it. It doesn't mean that people shouldn't offer advice. Sometimes people are looking for advice. It just means, like anything, it's a matter of perspective. Maybe you stumble across a piece of advice and it really is helpful and it makes you realize something you've been doing that has been hindering you. And you take it and it really helps you with your process. That's great. And maybe you see a piece of advice and you're like, that's dumb. That doesn't help me at all.